If you want to hold it, that'd be great. Yeah. Thank you.
Brian, what about the Penguins attracted you to want to come here?
I've played under Sully before. I've obviously played against this team before. It's a chance to get back in the league for me on a good team, a really good team that the roster speaks for itself. Get to play with some superstars in this league, some guys that changed the way the game is played in this league, and I think having an opportunity to try and make it with some familiarity is I think it's a little more comforting coming into a little bit of an uncomfortable situation without a contract.
What was last year like for you, sitting out most of the year? I know you played the World Championships, but what was last year like? I know it was different for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Last few years of my career, just moving around a little bit and getting sick, and my son being sick, and different things going on. Having a year, obviously I was training and trying to stay ready, and it was disappointing not getting the call. I thought I had a pretty good year, and then I got hurt, but then came back in the bubble, and I thought I was okay, and didn't think I was done. So I got to train. I spent a lot of time. My kids went to, the second half anyways, I got to go to school. Being just present with them at a fun age. My son started hockey. Being around him as he just started it, went from being scared to kind of liking getting a snack afterwards to now he really loves it and wants to go to the rink. But that was a cool, really, really fun year for me, watching my daughter go to dance in a lot of ways. A lot of ways I was, every night I'd put on games and watch them and, really, hope for another opportunity to play, because my mind was still there, my body was still there. So it was awkward, it was different, but it was, there were a lot of positives, there were a lot of great memories and a great opportunities to spend a lot of time with some people at home that I hadn't been able to do for a while.
Given your medical history, did you have any concerns as far as still playing and just given what?
With your training, what specific things did you do to try and stay in game shape?
Just taking different drills that I've done in the past, different drills when I've been injured and had to, on the recovery process, trying to get back into game shape. Because, I've been playing a lot of years, so I've picked up a few things along the way. And funny enough, a lot of them are some of the drills Sully still does that we did with Torts back in New York. Just challenging, tough things, tough drills. I had a team in Foxborough of trainers that I've been going to for a long time that have helped quite a bit. Brian McDonough and his staff have always been, since I've been with them, it's changed me as a player. So I kind of went in there every single day. I had something to do anyway, and it was at points where it was a little bit mundane, it was a little repetitive, but they kept me ready, they kept me in shape. It was, so if I did get the call, I was ready.
What was that experience at Worlds like? Was it an adjustment going back into the ring?
Not really, because of what I was able to do with my trainers and the ice I was able to get. And, being on the bigger ice helped too. It took a little longer for plays to develop. For me, I could read them a little quicker, so I thought that helped. And as great of an experience that was, it wasn't the NHL. I felt like I was able to adjust quick.
This is a team that needed a little bit of physicality. Is there even more pressure on you to bring more of that of your game to this team?
I just got to play the way I play. Really. What are attributes that I can do to make a difference in the game? What are things that I have to do each night that separate me from other players? I think there's one that's obvious, that sticks out, that everyone can see. So I need to be able to use that. Whether it's just separating a guy from the puck or throwing a big hit if the chance happens. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can be physical, and I'm certainly going to have to do every single one of them.
Brian, who are some of the guys that you've played with over the years who went to camp on PTO like you are?
Say that again?
Who have you played with over the years who went to camp on a PTO?
In New York we had Ruslan after, I think right after, or maybe a year after he won a cup here. Ruslan Fedotenko, he came in, I thought he was on a PTO. Drew Stafford in Jersey. I don't know. There's always a few guys, and there's guys that it's an opportunity. It's a chance. So, look, today was a tough day. Today was a hard day. This is my second training camp in 5 years. I didn't go last year. I didn't go the year before in Florida. I got sick one year, and it's nice to be reminded of the intensity level it is on how it ramps up on the first day. It shows you why camp is so important. But there's things that I can still do. If I get an opportunity, I'm going to try and do it. And there's not going to be any regrets at the end of it. Not at all. All right, thanks.